In 2020, online music lessons became the norm, and I just wanted to share some tips on how you can get the most out of your virtual music lessons. And I'm going to start off today by giving tips about Zoom. So Zoom is my preferred platform for teaching piano and voice lessons. And the biggest thing I would like my students to know is that I can hear you better if you change some of your audio settings, and I'll show you which ones. So if you're on a desktop or a laptop computer, it should look like this. There should be a little arrow next to the microphone in the bottom corner, and you want to go to audio settings. And once you're in there, you should see something that talks about automatically adjusting the volume, and we want that turned off. So what automatically adjusting the volume does is that if there's a really loud sound, Zoom will quiet down the audio for the listener, which means that when you start to play on your piano or when you start to sing, suddenly the volume drops and I can no longer hear you. So definitely uncheck this. A couple of the other settings that may or may not be on this page or under the advanced section is something to do with turning off background noise. So in this version, it's in this advanced menu setting. And right now, suppress persistent background noise is set to auto. I want to switch that to disable. Same with intermittent background noise. This is, again, when we start to make music, when we have these settings turned on, Zoom will cut out your sound and I won't be able to hear you as well. So turning those off really helps, as well as disabling the automatically adjust volume. So that's the biggest tip and something I'd like all of you to do before our next lesson. And then some other things, of course, a desktop computer, a laptop, or a tablet are preferred to a phone because you can see more things on the screen. Right now, if you were looking at this on a phone and I shared my screen, you would no longer be able to see me, only my screen, but sometimes we need both. So keep that in mind, that is preferable. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about is the technical issues that come up. The most common one is poor internet connection. The only thing we can really do about that is make sure that you're not in a basement or far away from an internet source. Just get as close to that as possible. And if we're really just having a poor connection one day, we can always reschedule the lesson. I'm happy to do that. The last thing that sometimes happens is when a call suddenly drops, or if the connection is so poor that I choose to restart the call. If our lesson ever stops abruptly in the middle of your time slot, just rejoin right away and I will be there waiting for you. So I hope that these Zoom tips help. Please let me know if there's any questions that you've come up with as we've worked on virtual lessons over the past few months, and I will be happy to answer those for you. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.